Good day and God bless you. Welcome to the Bible reading in chronological order. Just such a privilege to have you with us. We thank the Lord for each of you. Thank you for joining us and for participating with us in the reading of the Word of the Lord. I pray that the Lord would just speak to us today, that He would just invite us into His presence, even as we would go through His Word together. And I pray that the overview would just give us a little bit more insight into these chapters. And I pray that the Lord would bless us even as we would come to Him in and through His Word. Today we're going to be going through the book of Psalms, and we're going to be looking at Psalms chapters 18, 121, 123, 124, 125, and then 128, 129, and 130. And so as we look at Psalm chapter 18, we see that this is such a wonderful and beautiful psalm, a psalm of thanks to the Lord from David for his manifold and wonderful blessings. David takes the time to thank the Lord in this psalm for his deliverance and his awesome power. He uses the beautiful imagery of the Lord as his buckler. Now, what is a buckler? A buckler was someone that put the armor onto the soldier before they go out into battle. And so this shows that David trusted the Lord for his protection. The psalm then focuses on the majesty of God and his victories which he gave to David. Now, there are two very important verses here, verses 25 and 26, in which David says that the Lord will respond in the manner that we approach Him. If we are spoilt and distant in the way that we approach the Lord, we cannot expect the Lord to respond with purity and doting. David recognizes here that if you are pure in heart, that the Lord will respond with purity. If you come to the Lord with thanksgiving, that the Lord would respond in kindness. But to those that would approach the Lord in a froward way, the Lord will not answer with kindness or with doting, with love and respect, the way He would someone that comes with a loving heart, with a heart of thanksgiving to the Lord. And so we move on, and we see that chapters 121 and 123 are both speaking about the same thing. It is David from a place where he's feeling lowly that he is lifting his eyes up to the Lord. It's a song of praise to the Lord, singing of the never-failing nature of our Lord in His preservation of those that look to Him. David confirms his stand to lift up his eyes to the Lord, that the Lord is the source of his strength, that when he is at his lowest point, if he lifts his head, he is lifting his head toward the Lord. And that is such a beautiful thing. If you think of this man of war, this man that was hired by armies to fight for them, he is strong, he is a captain of men, and yet there is one higher than he is, and that's the Lord. Then we move on to chapter 124. And in chapter 124, we see it is a prayer, it is a song about the godly who bless God for His miraculous deliverance. The Lord is the one who is on our side. That is so beautiful, that the Lord is on our side. And our help is in His name, the God who made heaven and earth. This is not just some God we've invented along the way. This is the Creator God. And our help is in His name. That's so beautiful. Chapter 125, we see that the safety of the Lord is upon them that trust in Him. So David prays for the godly that the Lord would do good to them, but that the Lord would lead the workers of iniquity out of the land. And that is so important. David is praying that the Lord would bless the godly, that He would help the godly, that He would lead the godly in His way. But the workers of iniquity need to be led out of the land, because they are the ones that are turning the godly away from Him. Then we get to chapter 128, and we see the song focuses on the Lord's reward to them that walk in His way, and even more than they deserve, that the Lord will give those that walk in His way even more than they deserve. And that is such a blessing. You can just think of his mindset during this time. Still being in exile, he's still a mercenary, and leading his troops into battle for other countries in order to earn money and things. But he's still looking to the Lord. His focus is on the Lord. Then we get to chapter 129, and this is a very strange psalm for David for the time in which we believe it to have been written, because we read when we went through the book of First Samuel, when in our previous reading, we read how Achish was going to lead, was going to have David stand with him in battle against Israel, but then the Lord made it in such a way that David would not fight in that battle. And now David here, he personifies Israel and prays against those that hate Israel, and prays for blessing on Israel. And to think that this is at a time that he would have fought against Israel himself with Achish, but the Lord made that way, that they relieved him of his involvement in this battle. So that's such a blessing. And then to round it off, we're going to go through chapter 130. And the psalmist here, at a time of distress, professes his hope in prayer, his patience in hope, and exhorts Israel to hope in God. And that's our reading for today. I pray that the Lord will bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. May he give you peace. God bless you as you enjoy the reading today.
Psalm 18. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer. My God, my strength in whom I will trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord, and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters, and thick clouds of the skies. At the brightness that was before him his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomfited them. Then the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered at thy rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. He sent from above, he took me. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me, because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful. With an upright man thou wilt show thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the froward thou wilt show thyself froward. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but wilt bring down high looks. For thou wilt light my candle. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is God save the Lord, or who is a rock save our God? It is God that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued mine enemies, and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them, that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued unto me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. It is God that avengeth me, and subdueth the people unto me. He delivereth me from mine enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man. Therefore will I give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and sing praises unto thy name. Great deliverance giveth he to his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, to David, and to his seed for evermore. Psalm 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil, he shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even forevermore. Psalm 123. Unto thee lift I up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, until that he have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud. Psalm 124. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul, then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Psalm 125. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth even forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel. Psalm 128. Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labour of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house, thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel. Psalm 129. Many a time have they afflicted me from my youth, may Israel now say. Many a time have they afflicted me from my youth, yet they have not prevailed against me. The plowers plowed upon my back, they made long their furrows. The Lord is righteous, he hath cut asunder the cords of the wicked. Let them all be confounded, and turned back that hate Zion. Let them be as the grass upon the housetops, which withereth afore it groweth up, wherewith the mower filleth not his hand, nor he that bindeth sheaves his bosom. Neither do they which go by say, The blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. Psalm 130. Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? But there is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared. I wait for the Lord. My soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope. My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. Let Israel hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption. And he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities.